Hey guys, welcome back to another video of our Painscreek Killings playthrough. I think this is like part 12 now. I'm actually heading back to the hunter's cabin because I'm pretty sure we've missed something in the desk. Which I only realised after watching the video back, that there were three drawers on the right that I opened, but there was a middle drawer that I didn't open. I completely missed that, so we're gonna go and take a look and see what we can find. Where was the... Okay. Right, yeah, here, the desk. So, I'd opened these drawers. Yeah, I remember that. But it was this drawer that I missed. Oh, a key. What's that key for? Found next to the old sewer map. Oh! Wow. Mayor's Mansion, Maple Drive. So, to Painscreek Community Hospital. The old sewer entrance. Wow. Okay. Okay, good. So I have that now. Right. So we're gonna go to the sewers then, since we now do have the key. And now maybe we'll be finally, we'll be able to get into Dr. Johnson's office if we can get the power back on. And hopefully I've sorted out most of the video issues. Seems to be okay for now. I was like messing around with a lot of the settings, so we'll see how that goes. Where was the hospital? Down this road. I already have my, like I think I figured out what happened to who, by who, on this game. I mean, it was really just because I thought, like, Scott was... I mean, I've said that I've always thought Scott was innocent. I don't know why, I just... thought there was a piece of paper on there. Why have I gone to the hospital? I needed to go into the sewers. Are you fucking idiot? Let's go all the way back. I'm not even paying attention, am I? Yeah, so I reckon that after reading Scott's diary, I kind of just feel like when Father Matthews visited him, and he just kind of broke down crying and told him everything that he'd found out, and really, you know, that he realised that he was the little boy Vincent, and Sophia was his mum, and obviously he knew already that she died because Andrew sort of confided in him. So I think it was Father Matthews that, I mean, because obviously he was in like Indonesia when Sophia went missing, and he's never known what's happened to her, and kind of just didn't believe that she'd take off and leave without saying anything. So I think after Scott sort of confided in Father Matthews, he's, you know, I mean, he loved Sophia, and he's like, well, I'm gonna go get revenge now. And so he killed Vivian, he killed Dr. Johnson, and then set fire to Andrew Reed's house, and obviously Andrew Reed died, burnt to a crisp in his house. But I think Bernard thought that Scott did kill Vivian, so I think Bernard killed Scott, and I think Trisha was the one then that jumped and committed suicide off the hospital roof. That's my... We'll see if that's how it plays out in the end, but that's what I'm thinking. Oh, of course it's locked, you idiot. I do have a key. Why is the inventory not coming up? Oh, because I've not clicked on it. Haha. I don't know whether we were supposed to go left or right. Where's the map? How do I bring up... I've like forgotten everything. I have no idea. Can't even remember the controls. How do you bring up the map? Map. Right. So if we've just entered here, so we could go this way to the mayor's mansion. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to come down and go around here to the hospital, I think. But I want to just like explore everywhere. So let's go this way first, since it is a dead end. We're obviously not going to be down here for a while. Top has been sealed shut. Okay, so we definitely can't go that way. That's fine. Let's go back. I hope there's no one living down here, because that will fucking freak me out. Oh, that's open. Okay, what about this way? This gate open? No. Why is it so loud when you... Hello. Just echoes all the way up. Someone's at the top of it like, the fuck was that? This way? I don't know. It's kind of dark on this side. We've got some, like, quite creepy music at the moment. Oh, I hope we're not going to bump into anyone down here. Oh, or like Sophia's ghost again. No. For a sewer, it's very clean, isn't it? Like, it's not... You know, we have like the odd bucket or barrel or bag, but it's pretty clean. Right, where exactly am I? So I'm guessing that's here. So let's go this way and see if there's anything on this side before we head this way and go like hospital way and blah blah blah. I just want to explore. Door's bolted from the other side. Lovely. Okay, so now we go back. There's not even any rats or anything down here. It's like maintained. Not sure where we're supposed to be going. Let's go this way. That's locked. Yep. Probably could have guessed that that would be locked. So it's the only place we can go to, the hospital. Really? What about this way? Let me guess. Ah, locked. Right, so I'm guessing this is going to lead me to the hospital. Basement. Yes, it has. A janitor's closet. Janitor's closet where? That's the sewer. Okay, so... Oh, the morgue. Ooh! Can we open any of these? I mean, not that I'd really want to, but can we? Any bodies? Oh, we've got keys. We've got a few keys. So we've got BH. That's going to be Bernard Hopkins, or Bernard Hopkins, whatever. However you want to pronounce his name. No, I want that. There we go. We've got another key. Briefcase key. So that's going to be for the private investigator in room 201, isn't it? That's Steve Moss. We've got driver's license for Steve Moss. So he was here. And since his stuff is like strewed over the floor, I'm going to say he was like attacked. Probably dragged off somewhere. I bet he's in one of these. Praying someone doesn't come through this door then. What's this? Can we read this? Nope. Can we read any of these papers? Nope. But we do have a book we can pick up. Oh, Steve Moss's diary. Another one. The 4th of the... What? The 16th of the 4th, 1997. I called Dorothy last week. She told me something interesting about Sophia. There was a puzzle that she received from Matthew when she first started working at the mansion, sort of a birthday gift for her. In that puzzle, Sophia was to visit both hers and Matthew's favourite locations in Painscreek. In each location lies a clue that Matthew had written on the wall of the building exterior. The clues, when put together, will point to her the location of her gift. I thought that was a neat idea. Sophia's favourite places: Anne's Courtyard Inn and Suites, bridge over the stream by the gate entrance, and the post office. Why would someone like the post office? And where can I find Matthew's favourite places? Well, Matthew's favourite places, we've already read it, but they were in his diary, weren't they? So you've got the Little Big Books, if that was the name of it. You've got the Moon Cafe, and I think the church. We've been in the church. Wait, we went round the church, and I was looking for the key for the church. I didn't see anything outside. Let me take a picture of this. How do we do that again? I can't remember. Camera. It's been a few weeks since I've played this game. All of the previous videos I actually recorded in a day. I got kind of hooked and just couldn't put it down. Anyway, I didn't finish reading the diary. So it's been a few weeks since I'm like finishing the game. What else do we have? The 20th of the 4th, 1987. I received an anonymous message this morning. It claimed that Scott wasn't Vivian's killer. Unfortunately, that's all I got. I've had my doubts whether Scott really killed Vivian. He sure had the motive, but upon reading all of his diaries and looking through his investigation notes, I can't help but think that Scott didn't kill Vivian. On the contrary, he was trying to find out who killed Vivian, as well as what really happened to Andrew Reed and Dr. Johnson. 26th of the 4th, 1997. I still don't know if this anonymous person is a man or a woman, but they've helped solidify my thoughts on Scott. 29th of the 4th, 1997. I received another message yesterday. It told me to look into Bernard, the mansion's butler. I can't help but feel like this person's trying to tell me something, but not exactly what. The message said, I will find something in the house. Today I received a key in the mail with the initials BH. Does it stand for Bernard's house? But it doesn't stand for Bernard's house, does it? It's Bernard Hopkins. That was his name, wasn't it? It's not going to be house. That'd be weird. 30th of the 4th, 1987. I've searched everywhere and read all of Bernard's diaries. Something just doesn't add up. Maybe it's just a hunch or simply that I'm thinking too much. But would he really have killed Vivian? There's something else about his entries that just make me pause and wonder if he was indeed a murderer. I photographed all the pages. But they're not here. So... no. Bernard definitely didn't kill Vivian. Like, I don't think that. I really don't think that. I think he was so close with the Roberts household, with the Roberts family, worked with them for years. I think he just, like, really considered them, I mean, like, his own family. That's why I think he thought Scott had killed Vivian, and so he killed Scott. And an empty drawer. Right. Obviously not going that way. Storage. Why is something gone? I hate it when the music cuts out, because it's just like, something's coming. Oh, we got a hammer. Oh, well, so I can use that now to pull up the floorboards in Bernard's house. Or Bernard's house, whatever. Electrical room. So how do I turn on the power? Oh, fucking hell, that was loud. Jesus Christ. The game is not loud at all, but then there's like these moments like when the gates creaking or the ones that you got open that are locked. That's so weird. Can we use this now? The elevators aren't working. I wonder why. I'm actually starting to get quite worried. Like, I feel like we're coming to the end of the game, and I feel like whoever has gotten Stephen Moss is gonna get me, because I'm like investigating it, and I don't think somebody wants us to find the answers. Where was the office? It was over here, wasn't it? Oh, it's this one. Keycard is needed. Yeah, I know. So I guess, yeah. Okay. Vivian Roberts, 1 Maple Drive, Painscreek, May 28th, 1993. Dr. Henry Roberts, blah, 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 blah. Dear Dr. Henry Roberts, I would like to thank you for your contribution to the Painscreek Community Hospital and the people of Painscreek for the past 2 decades. However, there have been reports regarding the mishandling of funds designated for PCH, most of which came from the Roberts Relief Fund. This support was meant to help with the purchases of medical equipment and supplies. Since a sum of nearly $160,000 has been estimated missing, we have no other choice except to open an investigation. Until you are able to explain the discrepancies between your accounting and ours, we have no choice but to suspend all funding for the hospital for the time being. I will be meeting you and your accountant to solve these issues, so we may continue to support the hospital's needs. Sincerely, Vivian Roberts. I wonder if actually the embezzlement was faked. You know, like maybe Vivian just had to get Dr. Johnson out of the way in case he like babbled at some point, you know, about what they did with obviously Sophia and Magdalene, that she couldn't risk.
Henry, I just received a letter from the NMB investigation firm regarding the use of the RRF funds. I need you to call me. Henry, we really need to talk. Please call back. What's going on, Henry? Why aren't you returning my calls? This is really important.
Well, by that point he was already dead. So if that's Vivian leaving the message... Wait, who did it say they were? I can't remember. If that was Vivian leaving the message, then obviously then she didn't do it, but... I'm not finding anything here. Oh, we have another key. 203. 203 what? That can't be one of the rooms in the B&B's, can it? Or could it be like the boxes that are in the reception area? Nothing. There's definitely got a key. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. Again, the same letter. With the same... It's like got really weird... Why are the E's raised? Well, we know this didn't come from Scott's typewriter, the one in the cabin, because his typewriter doesn't have the raised E's, does it? I'm pretty sure I checked that. When I read that letter, I remember spotting it. I don't think I spotted it while I was playing the game, but I spotted it afterwards while I was editing the video. And I was like, hey, I need to remember that. So, it wasn't his typewriter, it was someone else's. To Charles Roberts, I don't know if it's a joke that you sent me the threat letter, but if you knew about the well, then you must have found out the truth. Just so you know, your wife was the one behind all of it. If you have any grudge, it's with her, not me. I was just a witness in Sophia's death, nothing more. Henry Johnson. Backs it tomorrow, but before he had a chance to, he was dead. So what file is this? I don't know. Can we open this drawer? Anything over here? I mean, is that it? In here? We have picked up a few keys though, so we are progressing. Let's just open... I'm just opening everything. I like to open everything. I like to have a good route around. Okay, right, so... where should we go? Right. What do we have? So we've got this 203 key, which... Oh wait, could this be for one of the rooms in the hospital? They were numbered, weren't they? If I remember rightly. Where's the map? Hospital map. Patient room... Patient room 203. So it's on the second floor. Number 4. Where's there? So maybe we should go upstairs then and have a look. How did we get upstairs again? I can't remember. Can we use the elevator? No. Okay, so room 203, that's 201. 203 is here. Right, what? Whose room was this? Whose room was this? Is this Trisha's room? Happily ever after. The Painscreek Herald. Scott Brooks' body found by a jogger with multiple stab wounds to the heart. So now we know he was stabbed. Scott's body was found behind the bush on Maple Drive. The police are currently investigating the case. Police unsure if events are tied to the killing of Vivian Roberts. Scott Brooks, the murder suspect on the Vivian Roberts case, was killed yesterday. His body was found on the roadside along Maple Drive. At around 6:50 a.m., a jogger happened to see a body lying motionless on the side of the road behind the bush while doing his morning run. He stopped to check if the person needed help, only to notice that the body was covered in blood. He immediately called 911. The police arrived shortly at around 7 a.m. And that's not shortly, is it? 7 a.m. Oh, it was 6:50. Okay, right, so something like 10 minutes. And the victim was pronounced dead. The time of death was predicted to be about 4 to 6 hours ago, putting the time of death between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Questions have been raised pertaining to the murder of Vivian Roberts, especially since Scott was released from prison due to probably insufficient evidence linking him to her murder. I'm just going to finish that story for them. And we got a key. A room key. What room? And... oh wait, this is Dorothy's diary. Wait, is this Dorothy's room? I thought this was Trisha's room. July 27th, 1995. Yesterday, on hearing that Scott was apprehended for the murder of her mother, Trisha collapsed. The hospital called this morning to inform us that it was just a nervous breakdown. However, they've suggested that she should stay there for another few days. Charles is asking me to stay by her side. August 3rd, 1995. It rained today. Trisha has always hated the rain. She stayed in bed, tucked under the blanket, nearly the entire day. Here and there she mutters Scott's name out loud. She's cried herself to sleep a few times. It pains me to see her like this. August 22nd, 1995. Charles visits Trisha almost every day. Today he was quieter than usual. All of a sudden he told me that Vivian had been seeing another man, apparently a banker, for more than a year. Wait, what? Oh, it's alright for her to have an affair, but when he has an affair, people die. What the... wow, okay. He asked me if Vivian ever talked to me about it. I said I didn't know anything, but I was sure that Vivian would never have done such a thing. Then I realised that Trisha was awake. I'm not sure if she heard our conversation. September 8th, 1995. Sheriff Howard came today. He asked me if I remember seeing anything suspicious the night Vivian died. I've already told him everything that I know. It's frustrating to be asked over and over about things that I just want to forget. Before he left, I asked if Scott could really be the killer. He said he's wondering the same thing. If Scott was not the killer, then who killed Vivian? September 16th, 1995. Derek came by to see Trisha. I asked him how he was doing. He said that the medical expenses for Wanda were more than he expected. Even with Charles's help, he's been forced to use up most of his savings. He's currently searching for a second job. He asked me if there was a future for him. Travelling with Charles made him see some of the rather ugly sides of the world. His mother is hospitalised with terminal cancer, and seeing his best friend Trisha like this pains him. I didn't know what to tell him. Before he left, he leaned close to her and whispered, "What? Oh, would it have been better if Scott just never showed up? Would you have chosen me?" I wish that I never heard that. That's kind of not really a very nice thing to say to someone, is it? Like, wow. Open. So if Dorothy was here with Trisha, Then maybe that key is for the room in Dorothy's house that we've still not been able to get into. Because we only got into the bathroom upstairs, and I'm assuming her bedroom. Oh, this is a bedroom key. Found next to Dorothy's diary, so maybe it is Dorothy's bedroom key. I want to go back to Dorothy's house. How do we get out of here? Where were the stairs? I don't think I'm going the right way. This way. Yeah, because don't forget, in Dorothy's room, or rather, well, I mean, somewhere in her house, she has the key for the photographer's place. And the photographer has the tools that we need to dig up both of the time capsules, one in the cemetery and one somewhere else, possibly in the playground. I think I remember where Dorothy's house was. It was a nice little garden. This one. This is Dorothy's house. Let's see if it is this key, isn't it? Let's see if this works. Oh yeah. Right, finally. Okay. What's this? Pendant of Mother Mary. Okay. And we have another diary. Friday, October the 27th, 1995. Scott was released from prison this morning. Matthew went to pick him up. There's a lot of tension here in Painscreek, and most people think of Scott as a murderer. Charles tried to stop Tricia from seeing Scott, but it's no use. She was already waiting for him at the cabin. Monday, November 6, 1995. Charles is drinking again. He couldn't stop Tricia from trying to see Scott, yet Scott seems to be avoiding her. Tricia should not have been discharged from the hospital at this point. She still needs help and rehabilitation. Tuesday, November the 14th, 1995. Derek and Scott fought at the market today. Derek asked Scott why he's avoiding Tricia, and Scott didn't say anything. He just walked away. Derek told him not to come back anymore. It's sad to see what's happening to them now, and they used to be such good friends. Thursday, November 16th, 1995. Oh my god, Scott was killed. Saturday, December the 2nd, 1995. Tricia's been going crazy ever since Scott died. She sometimes screams in the middle of the night. Here and there she'll ask us why Scott hasn't visited her for a while. No one seems to know how to answer without agitating her condition. Wednesday, December the 6th, 1995. Tricia is finally being admitted to the hospital for another mental breakdown. Charles doesn't know what to do. I've asked for his permission to take care of Tricia at the hospital until she recovers. I think Charles appreciates my help. Poor girl. Daughter of ex-mayor found dead at Painscreek Community Hospital. The hospital is now checking to see why the roof door was not locked. Investigation is still pending regarding Tricia's death. So Tricia did commit suicide. Tricia Roberts falls 40 feet from the rooftop, lands on head, and dies. What a great headline. But what? Okay. Yesterday morning, the body of Tricia Roberts was found on the grounds of Painscreek Community Hospital. She was pronounced dead at 7:20 a.m. According to Miss Thompson, she was starting her morning shift when she heard some sound near the reception area. She went out to find Tricia lying motionless. Blood was flowing out from her head. She quickly called for Dr. Bennett, the attending physician for the day's morning shift, who brought Tricia to the emergency room at once. Unfortunately, it was too late. The hospital's CCTV shows that Tricia Roberts was walking around the hospital at around 6:30 a.m. She headed to the roof at 6:54. A few minutes later, her body was found on the ground 3 floors below. Charles Roberts, ex-mayor and father of the deceased, probably feels like his whole world is falling apart. Is that it? Can we not read those letters? No. Sophia. Oh, I wonder if this is the box. The gift. Or we do have this. Which was, what was it? 0526. Should we try that? 0526. No way. Okay, let me put this down. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. And hopefully we're coming to an end, and because we're finding everything, we're collecting all the evidence. And hopefully I'm right about what I think happened and who killed who and so on and so forth. Well, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like. If you want to see more videos, subscribe. And if you would like to say anything about the video, drop a comment down below in the basement. This has been fun, and I'll see you next time.